The biggest risk I've ever taken, probably going to Arkansas to play volleyball out of junior college. So I was born and raised in California, so probably leaving my whole family behind and going to Arkansas. That was probably the biggest risk that I've ever taken. Both my grandfathers were in World War II. My dad's dad has several Purple Hearts and was on the front lines in Attu. He was Army infantry, and then my mom's dad was Navy, and he actually retired or passed away while he was still active in the Coast Guard. I think if my kids wanted to serve in the military, it would be very difficult, but it's definitely something that I respect, and so I would support them in it. It would be tough as a mom, but I would support them in it. Ooh, good question. I had so many good coaches and teachers growing up. Probably any person that I ever met that coached me in volleyball. I would say probably teaching and coaching combination, because I coached for 14 years, was probably Al Rodriguez, and he was my very first volleyball coach and my 7th grade science teacher. His love for what he did was inspiring, and so I would say probably all around with both sides would be Al Rodriguez. Maybe I'd have been a better high school student. Truthfully, I know people think that teachers are so, like, we teach because we were like really good students and loved school, but I just wanted to play volleyball and basketball and softball, so I didn't make bad grades, but I think I probably would have learned more in high school. My greatest strengths, as far as being a teacher, how I interact with my kids in class. I think my kids do a lot for me because they know that I'm genuine with them. That's probably what I think is my strength, is my relationship with my kids and how I can get them to work just by the expectations I have for them. I'm kind of a fleer, so I probably would have just gotten out really fast. Although I am kind of a worrier, so I would, I'm sure there was somebody I would have been worried about getting out also. So yeah, I probably would have just been worried about getting out of the building anyway, get low enough to jump out of a window. I don't know. I think having been a teenager before, this too shall pass. So I think that teenage years are really tough, and I think that teenagers are trying to find their way. So I think there's a lot to the old saying that you love your kids, but there'll be times when you don't really like them. But you love them with all you have. So I think that as devastating as it would be, and as hard as it would be, and as hurtful as it would be, they grow out of it. And so I think I would kind of not burn bridges. It'd be very difficult though.